What do you guys think about the mustache? Yeah, anybody can grow a beard. You got to have a ball sack to walk around with a fucking mustache. Yes, I took a very healthy BM today, 2 of them. Looking like Magnum PI. Well, I am an investigator. Drinking early today, Father. Yes, it's Saturday. Where are you at, Jay? Check the location of the video. I'm at LA Fitness on Camp Hill, or in Camp Hill. Did you see the Big Rob collab? Yes. And I didn't watch. The only thing I've really seen is that little 10-minute video that Big Rob had on his Instagram page. But something has just come to my attention. I saw someone sent me a screenshot. I guess that pussy Transform X is going after Robzilla for deleting comments about Big Rob on his videos. Who the fuck does this Transform X think he is? Dude, it's one thing to be a nameless, faceless troll. But if you're going to remain anonymous, know your place. You're just a troll. You really don't have any credibility on any real issues. So be a troll, have fun, troll, whatever. It is what it is. But if you're going to remain anonymous, your opinion means nothing. Going to delete this one too, Father? It depends who I go after later. Yeah, it's funny how Big Rob Fitness, he knows someone for 10 minutes and he's their best friend and they're going to be friends for the rest of their lives. I mean, come on, man. But I don't have anything against Big Rob. I think a few months ago, didn't I go live with Big Rob on my Detroit Diesel account? And we don't have any kind of feud going. That's the past, man. Transform X is just looking to criticize people and bring up the past. And what the fuck has Big Rob Fitness really done that we can prove? It's come to my attention that Rich Piana's last scoop, wherever you are, whatever name you're going by now, I heard that you recorded the video where Gorilla Juice takes credit for getting Lenny fired. Get that to me, motherfucker. I want to repost that, you fucker. Mother, can you hear me? Zach says, come on, man. Zach, what's the name of this video? What's the name of this live stream? I sent it to you in a DM before I went live. Big Rob Fitness was involved in 9/11. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Big Rob seemed a little medicated to me. I don't think he smokes weed, but he seemed stoned on something. Don't call me father. I like that name. Jay, you got me close to drinking for the first time in 5 years. Well, don't do it, buddy. It's just a waste of fucking calories. And it does, if you're a weightlifter, it does take your body out of the anabolic zone. I mean, you're not going to lose muscle. You're just, whatever you're just going to put your metabolism on hold until you sober up. Uh-oh. I think my girlfriend is texting me. I think she saw the mustache. I think she likes it. Drink when dirty bulking. It really doesn't matter what you're doing. I know guys that are eat clean. They just drink clean. You know, they'll drink fucking vodka and soda water. 0 carbs, brah. Drinking will not affect your progress if you are a 1 day a week drinker. She won't stop texting me. High test, low trend for bulking. High trend, low test for cutting. I don't know, man. I think doing high testosterone on trend is a waste of the testosterone, and it increases your side effects. Most side effects that people complain about on a trend cycle aren't actually from the trend. If you look up the side effects of too much free testosterone, not total testosterone, free testosterone, the side effects of too much free testosterone are very similar to what people complain about as being trend side effects. So, and the reason for that, the reason trend jacks up your free testosterone so much is because trend is a receptor whore. Trend is going to occupy every receptor it can and not let other compounds into the receptor. So more of your testosterone is going to stay in your bloodstream. And you might think, oh, that's great. That's what you want. Yeah, only to a certain point. And then too much free testosterone is going to make breathing difficult, make you feel sluggish, give you insomnia, give you the fucking sweats. So grow a mullet, Entitled. I was going to shave the sides with my beard trimmer, but I didn't want to take the time. Do not serve this man. That's awesome. So I disagree with what you said, Trend Bologna Sandwich, about high test and low trend. That's, dude, I know a kid. I think I've probably talked about him in the past. He was a college kid I used to hang out with a few years back. And he used to train at the old Jim Willard's gym on Federal Highway where I trained. And that's where I met Big Larry. And he didn't have much money. And he used to get Tren E250 and some either Test E or Test C 250, right? And he would do a CC of each, like Monday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Friday, whatever. So he was on 500 Tren and 500 Test. And dude, the kid, I mean, he wasn't a big boned guy. He had kind of a small frame, but he was fucking jacked. He was like 215 and would have blown Dale away on stage. The guy's doing fucking 1,000 milligrams of gear a week, which really isn't a lot. Those of you guys that cycle hard know 1,000 ain't shit. So a lot of you newbies think, 1,000 milligrams. Oh my God. No, 500 Tren, 500 Test. Dude, best bang for the buck, that's probably the best cycle there is. If we're talking bang for the buck. 2 cc's a test a week, 2 cc's a trend a week, split it up Tuesday, Friday, or whatever you like. But, you know, and 500's not a lot of test. But for a guy like me, 500 is quite a bit of trend. Three cc's of test, and I need 3 girlfriends. Jesus Christ. I don't look terrible because of the gear I do. I look terrible because of this, asshole. If I didn't drink, I would be fucking 290 and looking like an out-of-season bodybuilder. Daddy, I defended you on Ruckus. They want to call you mommy. You know, I'm sick of sticking up for these Ruckus guys. You know, a lot of them are cool as fuck, but some of them are just pieces of shit. So you can't stereotype the Ruckus crowd because some of them are good guys. I sound like Hamburg. They're really good guys. No, but I want to go back to what I was saying about the trend. You can actually do cruise levels of trend. Like, let's say you're on TRT and you're doing 250 milligrams of test a week, doctor prescribed. You could throw in a cc of trend with that fucking TRT that you're getting legally from a doctor, and you'll get great gains. I swear to God. You don't need a lot of test when you mix it with trend, and you don't need a lot of trend, period. Oh. Last week, I think I ran out of Primo 2 weeks ago, and I switched to some Tren E because I got a vial that's getting a little old in age that had already been opened. And I think I've been doing 1 cc a test and 1 cc a Tren a week. And I think the Tren I got is only Tren 200. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about that 410, the double barrel slug gun I want to get. I mean, I guess I don't really need 454 Cassell. You can put 45 long Colt in a 410 shotgun and not worry about it blowing up in your face. 454 Cassell is just such a high pressure round. I like slugs, to be honest, over shot. Yeah, but you're missing the point, bro. I want to run either a 45 long Colt or 454 Cassell handgun ammunition through a 410 slug gun. Because a slug gun is going to have a rifled barrel because it's for slugs. And if any 45 caliber round will slip right in a 410. Just a 454 Cassell is going to blow the thing up in your fucking face. Oh, wind up fucking blind or possibly worse. Oh. But I mean, I think a 45 long Colt is still going to outperform a 410 slug out of a rifled shotgun barrel. Jay, you look like a 1980s cop. I told you guys I was going to start sporting the mustache. Someone came up with an account. Their name is Gray Smurrey. I won't be able to say that once I'm fucked up because it'll sound like something else. And the notorious B.I.G. Wolf will get all pissed off. Bloodfart 15434 says phenomenal mustache. I know, it's great, isn't it? No, I got a misdemeanor on my criminal record, which nowadays a misdemeanor is fucking nothing. Shit, I think you can get a job with the FBI with the criminal record I got. Zach, don't call me that. That's mean. I stole a gumball machine from a restaurant, and my lawyer got the charge reduced to larceny from a vacant building because stealing something from a vacant building is not as serious as a crime. It's stealing something from an occupied building. So I wound up pleading guilty to larceny from a vacant building, which is, I mean, come on, that's like stealing wood from a construction site. It's nothing. Father is the Al Capone of the Misfits. I think I'm more like the Machine Gun Kelly. Lenny is a hardened convict now. I don't know. He's had a lot of run-ins with the police since he lost his job at the hospital. So, which is a crying shame. I'd really like Rich Piana's last scoop. If he's out there somewhere under a new name, if he can get this message that I want that video of Gorilla Juice admitting to getting Lenny fired. That'll go a long way with my plan I have for old Gorilla Juice. It'll help me get my fans in the United Kingdom to turn on that little fucking cocksucker. Lenny was desperately trying to blame his 60-year-old black gal girlfriend. I don't know. I didn't watch the whole arrest video. Did he blame the drugs on the goddess? I have no idea. This is a rather nice mustache. I might keep it. Lenny is a charity-taking cookie cutter now. Well, I mean, come on, man. When Brad tried to do, or I'm not allowed to say his name, when the notorious B.I.G. Wolf tried to switch over the Misfits to Patreon, there was an absolute revolt. Oh. I have no idea what Big Rob's taken, but he seemed medicated to me. Andrew chose Brad over you. Yeah, he did. Who cares? Everybody likes a free steak now and again. Andrew's not stupid. Big Rob belongs on a ward. Yeah, kinda. I mean, he was obviously medicated on something. I personally think he takes antipsychotics because I spoke to Big Rob's brother a few years back when the trolls were doxing Brad's or Rob's brother, which wasn't cool, man. Rob's brother had nothing to do with the situation. Rob's brother wound up calling me up to find out what in the fuck is happening. And I spoke with the guy for quite a few minutes, and he told me that Rob has always been this way, and that you know Rob can stop by, have a very lucid conversation with you. You think everything's cool, everybody's on good terms, and then out of nowhere, 2 or 3 days later, Rob is just cocksuckering you, telling everybody what a piece of shit you are and how he wants to beat your ass and this and that. Oh. Barry Lyndon says 100% he's on antipsychotics and stabilizers. What are mood stabilizers? I'm not familiar with what. Are those like benzos? Lithium and crack. Oh, Rob is a nice guy. I mean, if he's on medication and he's not going to flip out on people anymore, God bless him. I got no problem with that. Did you see Andrew was trolling you in the latest video? No, I didn't. Are we at war with Robzilla? Absolutely not. I think now that Transform X is attacking fucking Robzilla, we should stand by Robzilla. Fuck Transform X. Don't serve this man. Yeah, that doesn't bother me a bit. Oh. Yeah, I couldn't believe in that video that Robzilla said he's 260 pounds. For Christ's sakes. I mean, he's got like that football player build where they don't even look like they lift weights, but they're big. Ugh. Jay, do you ever watch crippled porn? Oh my God, no. I think I seen a picture of a chick with some chicks have those little bitty hands, like from the elbow down, it's real little. I think I saw a chick with a little hand fist a guy before. I kind of like that. Because, I mean, if a chick is going to fist you, I'd rather have a handicapped chick with a little hand. Wouldn't you? Team Humanity is back, baby. Absolutely. Will you do vids with Andrew at least, Father? I have no plans on collabing with anybody in the near future, with the exception of the conservative Cuban. That's right. I don't need them. That's because nobody wants to collab with you. You can't be trusted. Yeah, there's some truth to that. But no, I wanted to do a video with Lenny, but you know, I don't think it's going to work out, honestly. No, Cuban is a good guy. I sound like Hamburg. But Cuban is actually, you know, a very loyal friend, not just on the internet, but in real life. You're the lone wolf. Yeah, I kind of am. I mean, I'm a truck driver. Like that Bon Jovi song. The one where they, you know, steel horse I ride. I haven't seen the new Lenny videos, to be honest. I don't want to comment on them. Is that Dead or Alive? It's got, I think it's from the Young Guns soundtrack. That's a fucking great song. Oh. It could be about riding a motorcycle or being a trucker. Steel horse I ride. All right, I got to go pee. Oh. Gonna grab a coldie out of the fridge. Oh. He swallowed his pee. That's funny. Anyway, I had a pretty deep, you know, for a guy with a torn pec, I had a pretty decent bench press workout. I'd like to update you guys with my rehab. I did 225 for 8 sets of 10 reps. I did 80 reps with 225. And I know that sounds like, well, Jay, you're a 500-pound bencher. That sucks. Not really. Not considering the shape I was in fucking after I tore that pec. So I'm a little disappointed that I ran out of gas. 8 doubles. No, I did 8 sets of 10, asshole. But I wanted 10 sets of 10, but after that 8th set, my triceps were so fucking pumped I could barely bend my fucking elbows. But, right, Zach says better than all the Misfits combined. Where do you guys think that ranks me among all the Misfits in strength? We're here for the drama, not your weak lift numbers. Well, whatever. I'm 52 years old. It really doesn't matter what I've done in the past. If we just start comparing me to other 52-year-old men, 8 sets of 10 with 225 is pretty fucking good. So, like I said, I wanted 10 sets of 10 because I love that workout. Meow Man, Dale, then you. What about Robzilla? Do you guys think Robzilla could do that? He might be able to. Now, my best ever 10 sets of 10 was I remember I used to do 10 sets of 10 with my body weight when I weighed 275 when I was pretty lean. And I started bulking, And I was able to continue to do 10 sets of 10 with my body weight until I got to 290. And I was able to do 290, which was my body weight for 10 sets of 10. But once you get to 300, I couldn't do it. So, yeah, I weighed 275 then. How many warm-up sets? I think I did the bar for 10, 135 for 10, 185 for 10. So we've heard this story before. Well, shit, come on, man. Favorite World's Strongest Man event? I have no idea. Some of that shit's so stupid. So 12 to 13 sets. Yeah, just bench. Now today, since I couldn't do another one after the 8th set, so if I did the bar, 135, 185, and then 8 more sets with 2 1/4, that's 11 sets of bench. Then I went to the incline, and dude, I was so pumped after 8 sets of 10 with 225. My incline workout was 2 sets of 15 reps with 135. I swear to God. And then I went back to the flat bench and did 2 sets of 15 with 135. I mean, I thought my triceps were going to fucking split the skin. I was so pumped today. And then I went over the hammer strength military press and got a little deltoid work in. I'm telling you, 10 sets of 10 is a good workout. And don't try and do too much. Remember, 100 reps with a weight is a lot of reps. Oh. I use beard trimmers are bullshit. I used hair trimmers for my face. My whole face and neck, up until about an hour ago, was the same length as this mustache. So I got out the hair trimmers and just shaved all this down, because you can't get that with a goddamn razor blade. There's nobody behind me. I do 12 sets of 12. I guess. 12 sets of 12, you're going to be using a lot less weight than 10 sets of 10. So I don't know who, we'd have to consult the expert on German volume training to see which is better. I could probably do 12 sets of 12 with 185. I'm joking, boy. Okay, I don't know. Ever sleep with the hotel cleaning lady? No. But I did fuck a high school lunch lady one time. And that's the honest to God truth. I fucked a lady that was a lunch lady at a school. 10 sets of 3 with 85% of my max is my favorite workout. Yeah, that's a bit heavy, 85%. If you look at dynamic effort days, which speed days, like the way Louis Simmons has the West Side guys do them, the heaviest they're going to do, 9 sets of 3, is with about 70%. I like doing a West Side 9 sets of 3 workout. You do 3 sets of 3 wide, 3 sets of 3 medium, and 3 sets of 3 close. And they're all fast. Bam, bam, bam. When I was benching 500, I used to do my 9 sets of 3 with 300, 60%. Because anything heavier than 300, the reps just got too slow. When you're training that type of system, you want the reps to be fast as fuck. More about the lunch lady. Fast as fuck. No, that's one problem people make when they do dynamic effort training is they pick a weight that's just way too heavy. Now, I think for squats and deadlifts, Westside does it a little differently. I think they do 8 sets or they do 12 sets of 2 with a higher percentage. The 9 sets of 3 is for bench. Believe for deadlift and squat, they do 12 sets of 2. No one is interested. Can you build muscle still with low reps? Well, I think you need both kinds of training, honestly. I mean, if you're just one of those power lifters that, comes in and does 2 reps or 3 reps every fucking week, you're never going to really have much hypertrophy. You could compete for years training that way at the same body weight. You might get stronger, but you might never gain any muscle. You might get leaner. So I guess you might gain muscle. Like if your lifts go up, you're gonna have more muscle. But shit, why not mix it up a little bit? Mix in a little hypertrophy training. That's the problem with today's multiply lifters. And multiply meaning that the squat suits and the bench shirts are more than one layer. These multiply lifters, it's like they avoid hypertrophy at all costs because they don't want to have to buy all new gear or equipment. I don't want to confuse you. Equipment. It's stupid. No, I don't have any wasp spray in the hotel room. Yeah, multiply is gay. Mm-hmm. That little fat loser from West Side, who's got the 3,000 pound total. What a fucking short, fat little dumpy fuck. He fucking squats 1,200 pounds in a multiply suit, benches fucking 900 pounds. And then he steps up to the platform in the deadlift where the equipment for deadlift really doesn't help you that much. And he can only deadlift in the 800s. But he's got a 1,200 pound squat and a 900 pound bench press. Forget that guy's name. Little dwarf fucker. Little fat fuck. Why is Kalura an incel? I don't think he cares about pussy. Dale. Do you leave reps in the tank for strength or go to failure? Well, that's a great question because you never want to do forced reps where someone's hands are on the bar helping you if your goal is strength, because the minute you do that, you overload your central nervous system. And if you do that too often, your strength is actually going to go on a downward spiral. So I don't want to say you leave reps in the tank. You just train differently. Like that's why powerlifters do that dynamic effort day where they do it like a 9 sets of 3 with a ridiculously light weight so that they can fucking blast them. Wham! Wham! You got to train like that if you want to be strong. It's not like high school football where you go in there and try your max every fucking day. That never works. Who gets the most snatch out of the Misfits? Oh, obviously the notorious B.I.G. Wolf. Come on, man. Malt Liquor Militia. Jay, I'm a veteran. Thank me for my service. Why? You weren't drafted. You volunteered. The notorious BRD. Right. Who mentioned this barbecue? Is that in a video that someone's having a barbecue Memorial Day? I haven't heard about it. How did I even announce it that I'm going to be around that weekend? Someone clue me in. When am I going to be home? Because I don't remember telling anyone I was going to be home for Memorial Weekend. If I did, I did. If I didn't, I don't remember. Well, I know Brad doesn't want me at his house. I'm not stupid. Come on, man. Come up with some new material. Mike T was on the Instagram with strength addicts. Oh. Maybe I might have to come home a week early or a week later. What's worse, Puddinhead not being on YouTube or Jay not being with his true friends? Dude, back up a minute. The Misfits aren't my true friends, brah. Come on, man. Do I consider Lenny and Andrew? That was a Freudian slip right there. Do I consider Lenny and Andrew friends? Yes. But pretty much the people I've met through the Misfits, those are the only two I really like. Andrew and Lenny. Everyone else can go jump in a fucking lake, to be honest. I mean, what's your problem with veterans? Well, I don't want to piss you off, but I've got kind of a similar attitude towards veterans as Donald Trump. Like, y'all want to pat yourself on the back, and you want everybody to fucking pat you on the back, but here's the cold hard truth. 99% of the people that joined the military, they didn't have a better option, okay? And I'm not saying their service isn't awesome and their service shouldn't be recognized, but it's just the self-serving pat on the backs that veterans try and give themselves, and other people like cookie cutters that just like, oh, salute the veterans, dude. You know how many veterans are facing criminal charges, and the judge says, you know what, son, if you don't go join the military, I'm going to send you to fucking jail. Or kids that grow up dirt fucking poor, and dad says, well, you're going to be 18 tomorrow. I'm going to have to kick you out of the trailer, and they wind up at the Army recruiting station. 99% of the veterans or people in the military had no better option. Like, how many people choose the military over a college scholarship or a high-paying career? Pretty much nobody. I'm not messing with a veteran. I'm just trying to bring up a truth. You guys, some people don't like the truth, but look at your average veteran. They didn't have any other choice. They're in the hood, or they're living like the jail chance fucking trailer park lifestyle, or they've got problems with the law, or they got a girl pregnant. Like, yeah, I mean, I get it. I know a lot of guys who joined the military because they wanted to go to college, and they knew that the GI Bill was about the only way that they could afford it without being a retard and incurring a bunch of student fucking loans. I mean, that's admirable, but that's not your average fucking veteran. Your average veteran fucking squanders his GI Bill money when he gets out. Goes and buys a brand new Camaro and fucking gets a chick pregnant and fucking winds up never going to school. Not putting veterans down. We need our veterans. We need our military. But to say that people join the military for the best reasons as a stereotype is bullshit. Most people have no other option. I mean, come on, man. Like, would you rather go join the Marine Corps, or I got a job for you coming right out of high school, $20 an hour? I mean, come on, man. Or you want to go join the Marine Corps, or I got a scholarship for you to come here and play football? Come on, man. People that join the military don't have a lot of other options. It's just the cold hard truth. Doesn't mean I don't like veterans, or doesn't mean I don't like our military, for Christ's sakes. Oh. Is it true they used to be able to join the Army to avoid jail time? Hell yes. Judges would look defendants straight in the eye and say, I'm going to defer this sentence. If you go down to the recruiting station right now, you're not going to get any jail time. You know? That's legal. Hey, see how people get all pissed off with a little bit of truth? But they don't want to look at the fucking big picture. I wasn't saying anything bad about veterans or people in our military. Look, not everybody has the money to go to college. A lot of guys need the GI Bill. So, you know, but they're not going to come out and say, I joined the military just so I could afford college. No one comes out and says the truth. Come on, man. How many people have you ever heard actually say that, well, coming out of high school, you know, I didn't have the money and my parents really didn't have the money. So, I went in the military to get the GI Bill. You know, now I'm going to school. No one admits that. They're going to give you this rah-rah bullshit about the red, white, and blue and fucking their love of the flag and country and all sorts of nonsense. Right. Better than being a trucker, but it depends. I mean, you know, I probably would have been better off going in the Marine Corps than going to college, honestly. But, you know, I mean, the Marine guys come out of the Marine Corps and either come out and become highly successful people or they wind up fucking mentally ill and homeless on the street. You just refuted your point. I don't know how I did. I'm arguing both sides, brah. I joined the military after I got my first university degree. Donnie Matthews. So you did it the rich boy way. That way you could go straight into officer candidate school. I get it. Not a bad read. Good for you. I mean, come on. There's many different ways to skin the cat. I mean, there's no shame in doing ROTC either. You know, I had plenty of friends in college that were ROTC. The only point I was trying to make is not every fucking veteran joined the military to goddamn serve their fucking country. I'm just saying there's a huge percentage of them that had no other fucking choice. You want to go flip burgers at McDonald's and stay in the trailer park your whole life? Or get the fuck out of that fucking trailer park fucking in Tennessee that you've been living in your whole life? I got nothing against people bettering themselves, but let's just be honest of why they chose to better themselves. It was the best option they had. It's not their love of country. It's not the red, white, and blue. They're thinking, fuck, if I stay in this town, I'm going to be flipping burgers and stuck in this trailer park for the rest of my life. Fuck, That Marine Corps thing is looking better and better every fucking day. That's all I'm trying to say. And if you guys want to twist my words around, go fuck yourselves. You are so ignorant about veterans. No, I'm not. I went to college with a bunch of veterans. I had a bunch of guys that served in the Army that were in my fraternity. Oh. Tom Cruising. Bradford Mail Prick, why do you want to hear about my GTO so bad? YouTube Celery says veterans in college with a laughing face. Yeah, like a lot of guys, they come out of the military, at 21 or 22 years old, and they actually excel in college because they did all their stupid shit when they were in the military. By the time they're out of the military, they're ready to work on their future. And they enter school at 22 years old as a freshman, and they get good grades. I have no problem with that. I just think we need to be honest why they did what they did. It was their best choice. It had nothing to do with love of country. Because no one wants to admit we're always going to do what's best for us, okay? So this guy that, served 3 years in the fucking Army because he didn't have the money to go to school, the day before he went and enlisted, if someone had offered him a fucking scholarship, he probably wouldn't have fucking enlisted. That's my point. So stop thinking every veteran is some kind of fucking hero. A lot of them are doing it for self-serving reasons. And there's nothing wrong with that. If someone joins the military for self-serving reasons, we're going to get the better end of the deal, trust me. You join the military, you're basically getting fucked. You kind of deserve what you get when you come out. So, whatever. It comes around, goes around. Fucking. Oh, Chad King says, I'm a hero, you're a trucker. Well, whatever. I'm taller than you. Oh. All that means is you don't fit in a Corvette. Can you suck your own cock? Having a real long spine could be an advantage if you can suck your own cock. Anybody who just got butt hurt doesn't understand my point. I almost bought a 69 Corvette a long time ago. Before I bought my 69 GTO, I went and looked at a fucking 69 Corvette that I still think about to this day. It was blue with a white top. It was a convertible. 69 Corvette convertible. Blue with a white top. It was a 427 4-speed, and it wasn't a numbers matching car. So I could have bought this thing for about 10 grand, and I passed on it. And I wound up going and getting a fucking GTO Judge.
Huh?
Cookie cutter car. Fuck you. No 427 is a cookie cutter car. Big Wolf was saying he's going to reveal some secrets about you and your mom that he was talking about. Well, that's interesting. Perhaps maybe because he's been opening my mail. I wonder if next time I'm in Delray, I should go into the Delray post office and talk to his supervisor. Good. Brad needs to stay in his lane and realize that if he does anything based on opening my mail, not only is he committing a felony, but he's risking losing his job and his pension. So I don't want to do that. So I'd like to let's just call it good. Let's be friends again. Let's kiss and make up. Liquor Militia just said, let's anger Jay. Come on, man. Best revolver caliber. That's a loaded question because I kind of like 357 Magnum. I kind of like 44 Magnum. And obviously I like 45 automatic. So those are three different calibers, but three different incredible guns. Well, Jake Sellers, if you buy a 357 Magnum, you can run 38s through a 357. Cookie cutter guns. Restamp it, right. Andrew said you're a joke. Did he now?
Huh?
Send me the clip. I don't know what a Glock 23 is. What's for dinner, father? The SS Bully Division. Heil Father. What's father in German? Faza? Faza über alles means father over all. Like Deutschland über alles is Germany over all. Vader is father. Vader über alles. Robzilla said he would drop you. Well, that's not advised. If he did something like that, he's going to wind up in jail or dead because I carry a gun. So we don't even need to talk about it. You guys don't know how serious Florida's stand your ground law is. In Florida, dude, old men, if you're a road rager and you get out of your car and you go up to someone's window at a red light because they cut you off, it's legal to just shoot people in Florida. Okay? Florida is like the Wild West when it comes to standing your ground. So if someone is publicly fucking threatening me on the internet, great. Let's compile a bunch of clips of it, put it on a thumb drive, and I'll just carry it around in my pocket with my gun. But I'm telling you, Florida's probably right there with Texas, where you come down here with your Yankee attitude that you're going to beat people up, and it's a great way to get sent home to your parents in a body bag. Whatever. I'm not naming names. But I'm not agreeing to meet anybody anywhere. So basically, if someone's threatening me, they're gonna have to find me. And if someone confronts me, I'm more than willing to fucking use deadly force to protect myself. That's all I really need to say. Nice mustache. I know. How did you tear your pec when you threw that weak right at McCuck? Well, for one thing, retard, it's my left pec that is torn. You obviously don't know how cell phone cameras work. Everything is backwards. It's peckening. He tore it for being overweight and immobile. Is Blue Oyster style your mustache? I've never heard of that before. But Blue Oyster sounds homosexual. Anything with the word blue in it is usually homosexual. An oyster probably has something to do with eating asshole. So I would think Blue Oyster is gay ass eating, to be honest. If I had to decipher my porn language. Kimi Rakkonen, that sounds like a Finnish name. Who is it? Will you bench 405 ever again, Father? It's not my goal right now. Right now, my goal is 225 for 10 sets of 10. Today I did 8 sets of 10. I'm not going to try it again next week. I'm going to do something a little different because only a moron tries the same workout 2 workouts in a row. So I'll do something a little different next Saturday. And then I'm thinking 14 days from today, I'm going to attempt the 225 for 10 sets of 10. And I have a feeling I'm going to demolish it. And if you look at the volume, like today I did 8 sets of 10 with 225 on my bench press. So if I do something a little different next week, doesn't matter what I do. And then 14 days from today, I try the 225 for 10 sets of 10 again, and I'm actually able to complete it. I added 20 reps with 225 to my volume. And for those of you freaks that care about numbers, adding 20 reps with 225 to your volume is huge. Do you keep a detailed logbook of your workouts? No.
Uh,
I don't really care if a PM breaks into my truck. Give me a break. I'm in my hotel room. Andrew said you were passed out on Brad's lawn. I don't remember that. Rank the Misfits by intelligence. This should be fun. I would go. I would have to say I'm the most intelligent misfit. Second, probably be Andrew. Third would probably be Lenny. Then Brad. Then Nate. Then Dale. And I would put Big Richard up there above Brad. Forgot about him. I would put Mark above Lenny. How's that? Mike T-Bone, I'm not going to comment on Rob Zilla's intelligent score. I don't think that'd be fair to Rob, and I don't think Rob would appreciate me talking about it. No. You guys don't understand trolling, do you? Sometimes your message is much more loud and clear if you say nothing. Any moron can get loud in the city and proclaim things as being facts. But when you decline to comment on something and just leave it up to the other people for their own judgment and their own entertainment, that's actually better. Phenomenal neck, father? What do you mean? My God, Zach. Zach, if you want me to read these comments, you have to disguise them a little bit. Oh, Brian Shaw could do more than 525. Don't kid yourself. I've seen Brian Shaw in person. Brian Shaw could probably take 600 down and let it sit on his big fat chest for a few seconds and then blast it up. That guy's enormous. I like Brian Shaw. I remember when we were at the Olympian and Lenny is so pathetic. He said in all those lines to meet people, the Jay Cutler line, the Brian Shaw line. I mean, what a mark. Lenny is the ultimate mark. Like, what the fuck? You know? Like Big Lenny turns into fanboy. Give me a break. You notice you don't see any footage of Big J fucking waiting in line to shake people's hands or get autographs. Oh, shit. I just looked at my hair in the mirror. Oh, the way I have my hair combed, I look like some douchebag that's awaiting to talk to the judge and explain why I haven't paid my child support. Ugh. Rob Lynn Bailey, fuck you. Little trust fund bitch. Mike Tebow says, I'm lonely. Yes. Do you regret how things turned out between you and Brad? Not really. I mean, I try and live my life with no regrets. I mean, come on, man. Move on. Brad's moved on. Look, Brad's getting rock star pussy right now. Brad's not holding his life back on my account. Why should I? That's funny. Dude, I can't believe what I just said. Brad's getting rock star pussy. Dude, that's fucking an awesome quote. See, sometimes I don't even know where the shit comes from, and it just flows. And you guys got to fucking chop the video and fucking get a little piece of history. You know how pissed he would be if you guys did a little fucking 15-second clip of me saying Brad's getting rock star pussy? Oh, would he get pissed? Oh, fuck. Oh. Do you regret wasting a college education on a history degree? Actually, I added the history degree after I graduated. Dude, I really wasted my bachelor's on my psychology degree. I went back to school and was going to become a teacher. That's why I added the history degree. It doesn't matter. I had money. I went to school, did sports, had a good time, fucked a lot of pussy. I lived a better life than guys that had to go straight into the factory or guys that had to go straight into the military out of high school. You know what I mean? I had a good life. So no, I don't regret shit. I have no smoky, chokies. Starting to feel a little weird. There's a fucking gas station literally out my window, and not even out my window. I got a sliding glass door. Like, I could be back with smokes in probably under 10 minutes. Right. It's weird energy. Zach, that's fucked up. Are you guys reading Zach's fucking comments? Ugh. Lots of gay dudes in the army. Yeah, I know. Especially blacks, right? I I wouldn't be caught dead in the military. I would never, ever be forced to live in those close confines with Africans. So, those of you guys that served our country, God bless you. You did your time. You deserve the benefits you're getting. Because I would never, ever live in those close confines with those Africans. So, whatever. It is what it is. Yeah. Oh, I got a bar right here in the hotel. My problem isn't alcohol. My problem is smoky, choky, choky. But I can go to the bar and bum a couple, and then literally the gas station is right out my sliding glass door. I got a patio. I could go do my live stream outside on my patio, but choke her out, Dad. Take a little puff. I wonder if my girlfriend is horrified by my mustache. Her father had a mustache. And I love terrorizing people. Dude, you gotta have straight up moxie to be such a fucking asshole that you don't care about your appearance, that you will just shave a mustache to look like a fucking asshole. You know what I mean? Like, I'm making a mockery of people that wear beards with this sweet mustache. Like, like not naming names, but some people that think they look really sweet with a beard. This right here is a mockery. Mockery. How could you be proud of yourself, covering your weak little chin with a beard when there's men out there that have the moxie to run a mustache. Come on, man. I don't have high hemoglobin. I just gave blood. I just did a double red cell donation on Easter. Ugh. Fuck, I just went and took a piss. That mustache is fucking ridiculous. Oh my God. I'm not on EQ. I need smokes. What time is it? The bar opens at 5. Jay, you're a severe alcoholic. No, I'm not. No, I'm not taking you to the bar because there could be some clues to where I'm staying. People like Gorilla Juice have ruined the mints. And oh my God, Zach, you can't say that. Zach, change the names a little bit. Just change the first letter of each name so that I can read it. For Christ's sake, Brad's going to sue me. John Smith says, I am Gorilla Juice. Jay, why do you bother taking gear? Without gear, my cock doesn't get hard. All right, there we go. Valerie punches brace. Okay. Now, why don't we go with some alliteration? If punches starts with a P, change the names to start with a P. And come on, man. Pallery punches Price. Right. Roblyn Bailey, you're smarter than you look. Thank God you got a fucking huge inheritance from your family and you got some hot pussy. Pallery punches Price. You're obsessed. No, Dale Dunks Drace. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Mike Tebow has a good question. Is the bar your only human contact for the week? Let me think. But I had to get my foreskin cleaned at the clinic. Does that count? My foreskin was so infected, I had to go to the clinic. Brace got blacked. See, now you guys are getting it. Here's the funny thing. The notorious B.I.G. Wolf, he can't sue on behalf of a minor that he's not the primary custodial fucking guardian. He's just talking smack. So we're just being considerate. We're just trying to be good friends to notorious BARD by not saying her name. 'Cause he has no legal grounds to stand on. None. He can't sue for other people. He wants me to think he can, but he should have got custody. If he had custody, he might have a case. But we're just being respectful. Right. And notorious B.I.G. Wolf said he would sue me if I brought up the name of what's her name's mom. And come on, man. You can't sue for other people. Zach has to step in here and give us a name for what do we need to call? My memory is fading quick. Tether with a T. Right, tether. Thank you, Chuck Basher. Tether with a T. Right. If we talk about tether with a T, Brad can't sue me. Well, Brad wasn't going to be able to sue me if I said her real name or not. But we're just going to be respectful and call her Tether. Brace is Tether's love spawn. Perfect. See, you guys are changing the names perfectly. See, this is what I wanted. Now the notorious B.I.G. BRAD can't say shit. Brace is Tether's love spawn. Right. Right. Exactly. Who knows what that means? That's pig Latin to me. I don't even get it. Tether bunches Brace. All right, I got a challenge here. Come up with a name of a female that goes with the Mexican dish, like burrito mama, enchilada, fucking mama, or whatever you guys want to do. Fingering a disabled child. Nacho Mama, I like that one. Hot tamale. Brad's gonna lose his shit if he sees this. Fuck him. Nacho Mama. Fingers. Or hot tamale. Fingers. Then come up with a good name. Salsa Mama. I like that. Oh. Quesadilla finger blaster. Jesus Christ. Oh. This is incredible. Fingering disabled brace. Brad's going to wish he never said anything because this is worse. Honestly. If Brad didn't think this was going to make the situation worse, he's not very bright. Poor Brad. What time is it? I need a time. $3:49. Thank you. 4:50. Fuck you, Scott. What time is it really? Oh, it is 4:50. All right, the bar opens in 10 minutes. Right here in my hotel. I don't have to walk nowhere. In 10 minutes, there's a bar here that opens up that has a jukebox and they allow smoking. No. Father. I've still got tons of beer, too. But I need smoky, choky. You are not allowed to film, Father. Get smokes and come back. Well, I could get smokes, or I could just stay on with you guys for another 10 minutes. I'm not taking you guys to the bar because that'll give away too many clues where my hotel room is. And as long as we still have people like Gorilla Juice alive, I got to be careful. So, yeah, if I go to the bar, I'll be able to bum my first couple smokes. Oh, but there's no rush. I still got 2 more beers right here in my hotel room. Father. I got a non-smoking room. I really can't smoke in here. I don't want to get charged. Big Rob is the scapegoat for Gorilla Juice attacks. Hold on. I need to think about that for a second. So, yeah, right. The real enemy is Gorilla Juice. Come on, man. Transform X needs to go down. I wish some of you guys, how many of you guys speak low IQ? Because I wish some of you guys would try and explain to Robzilla that Jay actually has your back. Because he doesn't seem to get it. I mean, come on, man. Don't I always have Robzilla's back? Even after he posts pictures of me, saying, don't serve this man. And now Transform X is attacking him. And I still got Robzilla's back. And Robzilla's just not quite bright enough to realize when someone's got their back. I mean, come on, man.
Mama.
Too much Molly, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know what I can do, Transform X has gone after me ruthlessly. And the guy's a nameless, faceless pussy. Now he's going after Robzilla. Dude, I gotta side with Robzilla, you know what I mean? And Rob thinks I'm the bad guy. I mean, come on, man. Use your fucking brain. So I just shouldn't get involved, but I Father. Did I fart? What time is it? I need to smoke. You guys are boring me. Jay, you shouldn't have broken. With who? Are you guys want to wait while I go get to smoky, choky? Um, I'm leaving the phone right here. I'm gonna go grab smokes real quick. Father back. Vader. Am I saying that right? Vater, Vader. Fuck you. Lord Vader. I'm nobody's lord. And I don't want to be associated with the dark side of Star Wars because that's fucking gay. You know who was the true stud of Star Wars was Han Solo, and he died. I mean, Han Solo was the one getting all the pussy. Father is God. No, I'm not Father. I'm not God. I'm Father. Father and God are different. When you call me Father, you're not calling me God. Father is a sign of respect, like a leader. It has nothing to do with religion. Father is the Führer. Yeah, I am the Führer. But I'm not God. Father is silverback. No, I'm not a silverback. Lenny's a silverback. I don't care what Lenny and Rob are saying about me. Lenny and Rob are desperately trying to keep their channel relevant. So that's why they bring me up. Remember, I don't need Lenny and Rob, but they seem to be using me. I want to break away from those two clowns, honestly. Already have. Right. Do you guys get any truthisms out of Lenny and Rob? Come on, man. Whew, nothing better than the first cigarette. Linda just called me Pooh in a text message. I'm only Pooh Bear with you, Piglet. Father is the truth and the way. Yes, exactly. I'm going to give you guys the truth. Well, my opinion of the truth. There's the truth. Linda just said Father is closer to Satan than God. Okay, maybe. If we go back to the origin of when people started calling me Father back in Michigan, that's because I was the root of all evil. It had nothing to do with Satan or God. It was non-denominational. Oh, there's Chuck E. Cheese Ranch. Father likes y'all stroking his ego. Oh, fuck you, Chuck E. Cheese. You use me like a motherfucker. Now you want to insult me? Come on, man. If Chuck E. Cheese, why don't you stop using me? You know, you want to be my friend? Stop using me. I mean, come on, man. You are the J.R. Ewing of the Misfits. Great reference to the 80s drama, Dallas. Right. I am the J.R. Ewing of the Misfits. Except one of the biggest episodes of the show Dallas was Who Shot JR. It's not going to wind up that way with me. It's going to wind up who I shot. Because I carry a gun everywhere I go. Say putty tat, Father. Putty tat. I saw a putty tat. I think I saw a putty tat. YouTube celery. Oh, tough guy. No, I'm not a tough guy. I'm not a tough guy. I'm a over the hill, washed up weightlifter. I'm basically nobody in the fight scene. I'm old. I'm washed up. I don't even have, like, at least Yoda in the Star Wars trilogy had one good fight left in him. I don't even have one good fight left in me. I'm washed up. Linda just said I'm sexy. I knew Linda would love the mustache. Ever been tempted to shoot a PM? What advice would you give to the younger you? Man, where do we start? A fat butterbean. That's funny. Father will never win another trophy. He's here for us to win trophies. That's true. Where do you think Lenny will be in 2 years? I have no idea. I just know one thing. Since someone, I'm gonna play their game. You know, those guys like to say someone will remain nameless. Since Lenny started associating with somebody who will remain nameless, how many run-ins with the law or how many trips to the hospital has he had? How about that question? How about that question? That's a great question. I'm the bad guy, right? I'm the bad guy. I'm the one everybody hates. Since I haven't been really hanging with Lenny, and someone that is going to remain nameless has been his best friend, how many run-ins with the law or how many trips to the hospital has Lenny had? There's the answer to your question. if Lenny would accept me as father, he wouldn't have all these run-ins with the police or trips to the hospital. And that's true as fucking gold. So, every time someone who will remain nameless enters the Genovaverse, Lenny winds up hospitalized or arrested. That's true. Right. Right. Back in the old days, when Lenny was working at the hospital, and I used to talk to the guy every fucking day at the gym, he was grounded. And he, he was, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm far from perfect. But when Lenny used to work at the hospital and he used to talk to me every fucking day at the gym, he was grounded. And a lot of you guys think that Lenny getting all this trouble is men's. You like to see people's lives destroyed. Those are men's for some of you people, which is wrong. I'm the bad one. I'm I'm the bad guy, right? Remember that. That that's what these other people are trying to push down your throat. That I'm the bad guy. But I want you guys to go back in history to before Lenny got fired from the hospital. When I was talking to him almost every day, and we were in the gym almost every day together. Before Lenny got mixed up with the Misfits, he he wasn't having run-ins with the law. He wasn't going to the hospital. That those are just the facts. Interpret them the way you will. Was Lenny wearing fishnets? I have no idea. Someone sent me a screenshot asking me that same question. Why is Lenny wearing fishnets? Dude, I don't know. I don't know. But someone that was someone that was living life the right way under the tutelage of father would not wear fishnets. Holy shit, are these beers cold? Um, Big Dale Chansey. Chuck E. Cheese Ranch. Lenny and Rob both influence each other towards drug use, enabling one another. That's probably a very intelligent comment. Dude, Gray Smurrey just said, Robzilla gives Lenny drugs. Hold on. Under the premise that he is helping him because Rob is a good friend. That's a retarded comment. And we have no proof that Rob is providing Lenny with drugs. Lenny's a big boy. Lenny can get drugs on his own. Is Linda going to get off on that mustache? Yes, she is. Right, Chuck E. Cheese Ranch has said Lenny found them before Rob, so he has connections, I'm sure. Right. Right. Robzilla's not to blame for Lenny's problem. I'm just trying to explain to you guys that Lenny cleaned up his act. All right. If we put Lenny's life on a timeline, and we go after Andrew Kalura, and then we put the other benchmark in there as before Robzilla. That's when Lenny's life was the best. After Andrew Kalura, before Robzilla. And those are facts. Now, you guys can draw your own opinions from those facts, but those are the facts. After Andrew Kalura and before Robzilla, that's when Lenny's life was the best. And if anyone wants to argue with that, you're a moron. Because we say grace and we say, ma'am, if you ain't into that, we don't give a damn. Country boy will survive. Can't drive us out. And Hank Jr., brah. Lou got Lenny fired. No, Lou didn't get Lenny fired. The timeline matches up, Father. Yes. The timeline matches up. Actually, if you guys want to, narrow down the timeline um, on Lenny's demise really started a little bit before Robzilla, when Andrew Kalura paid his first visit to Delray. That's when Lou got back in the picture, and what do you think about Aladdin? Um, I met Aladdin one time um, out of Bradford Manor, and he seems like a very nice person. Um, I got nothing bad to say about Aladdin. I I think Aladdin was actually very good for Lenny, and when Aladdin had to leave for Canada, um, that was very bad for Lenny. But it started before that. Aladdin is a kick-ass guy. I like Aladdin. You know, um, we got multiple timelines that collide into the downfall of Lenny, um, and I'm not part of any of them, except for the fact that at the downfall, I was out of Lenny's life. Why is Lenny so easily influenced? I don't think Lenny's influenced in anything. Lenny's a 50-year-old man. He's going to do what he's going to do, but he was behaving himself under certain parameters. And once those parameters were gone, Lenny started to misbehave. And I'm not the cause of it. I'll take no credit for it. But there's a whole bunch of people that could be blamed for it. Yeah. I love Lenny. So to see what Lenny has become breaks my heart. But you know what? I can't stop living my life. You know what I mean? Life goes on, brah. Some people die. Some people go to jail. You got to keep marching on, doing your own thing. Father, you have to side with Palestine because what? No, I don't side with Palestine. I know this is going to be not popular with a lot of you guys because so many of you guys are anti-Jew. I'm actually pro-Israel. I like seeing Israel fucking up these Muslims with rockets and missiles. Gives me great joy. DJ says, drink, Father. You guys need to understand. I'm pro-Israel, not because I love Israel, but I love my own interests. If you go back to 1948, the Jews were just a wandering herd after the Holocaust. And if the world didn't give them a home to go to, the Jews would have wound up all across Europe and in America and Canada. And nobody wanted that. So those of you guys that are anti-Israel, you have to take a look at what would have happened to the world if we wouldn't have come together and formed Israel. The Jews are a wandering herd. They have no home. So we gave them a home so they didn't come fuck up our neighborhood. I mean, come on, man. Lenny would throw away a friendship for a burnt steak. Yeah, he would. Lenny and the other guy that helps him out with his channel are so desperate for money that they will make friends with the devil to not get a real job. And when you have people in that situation that don't want to work and support themselves, and they're going to try and make money off like Patreon, you're not dealing with fucking truth. I hope, Mike Tebow says, I hope people know that Patreon money is going to drugs. Well, you said it, I didn't. I'm just reading comments. Mike MB says Lenny admitted that Rob takes his cut from Patreon. Doesn't Rob deserve a cut? I mean, honestly, doesn't Rob deserve a cut? Because without Rob, Lenny wouldn't have a channel. I mean, come on, man. I've addressed this in videos before, that without Rob, you're going to have McCuck taking over that channel. So take it easy ripping on Robzilla, unless you want McCuck swooping in. Right. I don't care. Thoughts on Robzilla posting that you weigh 12,000 pounds. Dude, that's funny. That's low IQ humor. Let him do it. It doesn't bother me. Come on, man. Come on. come on, man. Andrew said he's done being friends with you. Okay, that's fine. I don't know that's true. Um, Danelle says, because I can plow a field all day long, catch catfish from dusk till dawn. Country boy can survive. He likes quoting fucking Hank Jr. What do you think of Big Rob's appearance? I'm all for it. I like Big Rob. Big Rob provides the mints. I mean, come on. Never thought of it that way, that McCuck wouldn't be taking money from Lenny's Patreon. I never thought of it that way. It's a good way to look at it. But, dude, why does Lenny need someone to be doing everything for him? Come on, man. Robzilla's earning his money. Trust me. For the peanuts that Rob is getting from Patreon, he's actually holding his real life on hold. Rob could be making more money worrying about himself getting a real job. But instead, he's basing his whole fucking life around the being available to film for fucking Lenny. Which, trust me, guys, you're not going to have a successful career basing your whole life around Lenny's schedule. So, I saw Mr. G sent Lenny some cookies, which I think is awesome. I think that whole thing was fucking stupid. The whole fact that Mr. G was butthurt because Lenny called him a fucking moron is stupid. I mean, come on, man. If you're friends with people, you should be allowed to call them a moron. So, Mr. G is that cool of a guy that he still sends Lenny a package of cookies to try and squash this beef. My hat's off to Mr. G. You know? Would you rather be George Floyd or Derek Chauvin? Well, obviously, I'd rather be white. I don't think Mr. G would put anything in those cookies. Honestly, let's get real, guys. Mr. G isn't that bad of a guy. He just crossed one of our friends, so we had to attack him. We had to do the right thing. We attacked Mr. G, and Mr. G sent Lenny a peace offering, and now the thing is fucking over. We won. Eh. I think the fact that Mr. G sent Lenny a fucking care package, dude, that tells me that he's actually a stand-up guy. And maybe we shouldn't have attacked him, but we don't think that way. We're fucking piss troopers. We attack people that attack our own. We force the fucking issue. That's how we roll. That's what makes us powerful. We force the issue. We attack folks who attack father. Yes, we do. Jay, would you do a Mr. G cookie? You know, I don't know. Yeah, of course I would, but that's beside the point. Like, once somebody puts a squash on a feud, you know, we stop attacking. You know what I mean? Mr. G sent Lenny a fucking peace offering. And if Lenny doesn't want to accept it, that's Lenny's problem. But you know what? I see that as a token of good faith. Father cookies. Lenny apologized. I didn't hear that, but that's good. I mean, and all Lenny did was call the guy a moron. It's not a big deal. For Christ's sakes, he called the guy a moron. Actually, he called him a total moron, to quote it more specifically. Big fucking deal, you know? Let bygones be bygones, for Christ's sake. We got to have a good time. We attacked Mr. G. Mr. G realized, you know what? I can't win this war. I'm going to send Lenny a care package. We won. Why are you guys having a problem with our victory? See, that's the thing. It's one thing to be a sore loser, but we won. We won. Don't be a sore winner. You know what I mean? When someone gives up and like realizes, oh shit, we can't win against the Genova trolls or the Masterson trolls or the Misfit maniacs or whatever you guys call them yourselves. Once somebody concedes, you lay off them. You lay off them. That's just the right thing to do. We play to win the game. And then after we win the game, after we win, we back off. We're proud victors, and we don't even need to gloat. I mean, gloating it is a sign of insecurity. We don't even need to gloat. We just move fucking on. You know what I mean? Like, I never want to hear the name Mr. G ever again. Okay? We move on. We don't pick on people that we won. Right. Big J's coffee mug just said, on to the next war. Right. We move on. We don't hold grudges. We move on. Right. Get to the chopper, father. Get to the chopper. Right. We win. That's what we do. We don't take time to gloat on victories, because that's what we do. You guys want to talk about someone that we've already won against? That's stupid. No. Lath doesn't need a new 66. Dude, Lath has already destroyed his own YouTube channel. We won. Leave the guy alone. Leave the guy alone. We won. We move on. That's what we do. You guys don't get it, man. You guys really don't get it. Some of you don't get it. Some of you do. We need a night of broken glass against the Losers Club. Why would we want to do that? Like, when you say Losers Club, I'm thinking about the not Notorious B.I.G. Because he's the one they all worship, but I don't think he's actually involved in it. It's actually McCuck, Hamburg, Kim Haynes, and people like that. Dude, come on, man. You have to move on, because these people have been squashed. You can't keep stepping on people that have been squashed. You move forward, and you look for a new formidable opponent. I understand what's going on right now with the Big Lenny channel, and you guys have a war. You're still not done fighting yet. And hey, I just don't want to get involved. What about Cassidy Campbell? Dude, that guy seems awfully humble lately. I'm not really worried about Cassidy Campbell. Come on, man. And I'm not even picking. I'm not even picking sides anymore in that fight because Johnny Bravo has proved to be just an equal of a douchebag. So, like I addressed in a previous video, it's human nature to want to pick a side in this Bravo versus Cassidy fight. Like you want to pick a side, but and I understand that, but I've studied both sides of this fight, and I don't want to pick a side. I want them to mutually destruct each other, honestly. Like Eric versus Alex. I mean, you're talking about equal scumbags in the Cassidy versus Bravo fight. Equal scumbags. So how do you pick a side? Fuck. If you're a good troll, maybe play both sides. I mean, that's what I would do if I was a troll. I would play both sides and continue to get those guys to mutually destruct each other. Did I say that out loud? I guess I did. But yeah, I mean, come on, man. I understand it's mutually beneficial for everybody for you to pick a side. But who says you had to pick a side? Who's they? You know? To quote Big Lenny, who's they? They said you had to pick a side? What if you don't want to pick a side? I don't. I'm not really fond of Johnny Bravo after his recent behavior, and I'm not really fond of Cassidy Campbell. And their two little minions, those two little assholes, Alex and Eric, fuck them. I don't like those two guys, either of them. So, I don't need to pick a side. I want good trolls that are going to go undercover and play both sides and make those two sides mutually destroy each other. That's my plan in that war, honestly. If you want father's fucking advice. Rambling? Okay, I'm rambling. I know I started with picking a side, but dude, come on, man. Cassidy versus fucking Bravo? How do you pick a side in that? Like, who's the bigger douchebag? Come on, man. What are you going to do? Flip a coin? And the two clowns that are beneath them in the feud, Eric and Alex, two bigger clowns, two insignificant clowns. So if I was going to give advice to a troll, I would say play both sides and get both sides to mutually destroy each other. That would make father happy. If the Cassidy and Bravo war, both sides mutually destroyed each other. I can't pick a side in that fight. Both guys are clowns. Okay, Brace's last finger bang. One says, "Can you read my name, Father?" Yeah, Brace's last finger bang. Come on, man. I do know that I do know that that Johnny Bravo is so jealous right now that Cassidy Campbell's getting attention from the Delray Misfits. So I don't know. Bravo is fucking overflowing with jealousy. That Big Rob video sent Bravo over the top. Bravo is so jealous of Cassidy being involved with the Misfits, and dude, I don't want to pick a side in that because Cassidy seems like a douchebag to me, honestly. John Bravo works 60 hours a week, self-made man. No, he's been working 14-hour days since he was 14 years old. Get it right. I mean, come on, man. I want you guys to remember something about John Bravo. The last time he showed his face around the Delray Misfits, he brought that fucking scumbag. I can't remember his name. The one that wanted to do the documentary. What was that guy? What was that scumbag's name? I'm trying to think of it. Sandy, yeah. Sandy Kalura. Fuck yeah. Right. The last time Bravo showed his face in Delray Beach, he brought that scumbag Sandy Kalura around that wanted to scam the Delray Misfits out of a bunch of money. So, honestly, is Cassidy Campbell any worse? Hell no. Bravo works as much as Dana Lynn Bailey. Right. After you had Cassie on your live, you said he was a good guy. I did. That's why I'm not picking someone in this fight. I didn't know anything about it in the beginning. I was clueless. You guys know me. I'm clueless. I'm out here on the road living my life. I don't know the ins and outs of all these feuds, and I didn't know shit about it. Hey, and at least Cassidy came down here and was helping Lenny out, trying to build his channel. You know, Cassidy didn't have to come down here and help Lenny build his channel. He really didn't. You know, but why did Cassidy come down here? That's a completely different topic. Cassidy had to get out of where he was because people were out to get him. So, but that's not my fight. That's not my war. I don't really care. Um, Cassidy Campbell has his own money. And for Cassidy Campbell to fucking suck up to Brad, to want to hang out with the Taco Queen and get a free steak. Come on, man. Be your own man. You know, I can make that argument for Bravo. Johnny Bravo doesn't need anyone's free steak. You know what I'm saying? So who's worse? I don't know. To me, they're both scumbags. So how do you want me to pick someone in a fight between two scumbags? Right. Yeah, I don't like Bravo's fucking accent. Bravo does have a fake voice. He talks like someone who's almost like dyslexic or semi-retarded in his videos. And I know John. John is educated. John is a smart man. But in his videos, he tries to sound like a retard on purpose. So, who's the bigger scumbag? I don't know. Look, I've said it before and I'll say it again. The fans are going to side who's right. And one of the problems with the Genovaverse is, I want you guys to listen to me. One of the problems with the Genovaverse is a lot of times you guys are going to side with people that are filming with Lenny, okay? And that might not be the right side. So, like, you guys might think Cassidy is better than Bravo, but what if that's not the truth? What if Cassidy's not better than Bravo? You know? You guys are siding with with Cassidy. What if Bravo's right? Don't you want to be on the side of right? I mean, some of you guys are so fucking caught up in like, well, we want mints. I don't want mints. I got a job. I do my own thing. I don't care about mints. I want to see what is right. So, and when it comes to Johnny Bravo versus Cassidy Campbell, I really don't know who's right. I'm ignorant. You know, I don't know all the facts. I don't think all the facts are out there yet. I think anybody that thinks they know all the facts, they're just as ignorant as me. You know? I know I don't like Alex or Eric. So the muscle they got on both sides, fuck those two clowns. According to Big Rob, Cassidy's pretty strong. Dude, and how strong Cassidy is in the weight room is really not germane to the fucking conversation. Cassidy could lift 400 pounds. That doesn't make him right, you know? And Bravo, it got a, beautiful body, covered in coconut oil. Does that make him right? No, it doesn't. Rob Lynn Bailey said, we don't care about what's right. We're freaks. Well, here on the Big J channel, we actually care about what's right. And we want to be on the right side. The truth will set you free. And here on the Big J channel, when we speak the truth, nobody can attack us. Cassidy is up to something, Jay. Well, Yes, and yeah, of course he is. Of course he is. Anybody who doesn't think Cassidy is up to something it's got their fucking head in the sand like a fucking ostrich. But we don't know what he's up to. We don't know if the allegations against him are true or false. You know, we don't know. Now, I'm a prejudiced person, all right, and the fact that a bunch of dumb cunts are making accusations against Cassidy Campbell, you know, I tend to side with the person when the accusers are a bunch of dumb cunts. I tend to side with the person being accused, but I don't know the truth. I mean, come on, man. Let's see where the chips will fall. Kay Rennie just said innocent till proven guilty. Right. These people that want to accuse Cassidy Campbell of horrible things, dude, come on, man. This is America. You can't do that. I want to see proof. I want proof that Cassidy Campbell did these things. If you don't have any proof, Cassidy Campbell's okay in my book. But look, right. John Smith said, you were kicked out of the Misfits. You don't have an opinion on this, big guy. Dude, you're missing my point. I don't have an opinion on this fight. I'm waiting for the truth. My opinion means dog shit. Who are the Misfits anyway? Are you the opinion that Andrew Kalura used to be gay? Dude, I don't want to talk about Andrew Kalura. That's water under the fucking bridge, okay? And used to be gay is a fucked up term. It's like putting fucking toothpaste back in the tube. You can't unsuck a dick. So what Andrew did in the past is his business. Now, if he found God and he wants to be Christian, you know what my opinion is? Let him. You're not going to be a member of my church. If that, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be a member of my church. But if he found a church that's going to let him be a member of, God bless him. God bless him. Live and let live. Thoughts on facials. Complete waste of cum. You need to cum in your old lady's mouth, her pussy, or her asshole. Don't cum on her face. Come on, man. That's on you, bro. She can wipe that off with a towel. You put that in one of her holes, she has to live with it. She's the whore. It looks hot though, Father. Facials are for porn. Nobody does that in real life. Everybody comes inside the hole in real life. I want to go to the bar. I wonder if it's open yet. Linda just said, be careful. She must not mind me bringing up her name because she texts me during the live streams. She must like it. Jay, you got kicked out of the Misfits because someone got their feelings hurt. Exactly. But it was okay for him to talk about fucking my mom. Look, let me give you guys a little bit of a backstory. My mom is only 18 years older than me. So growing up my whole life, my mom was pretty much the hot mom. You know, like when I graduated high school, my mom was only 36 years old. You know, when I was a kid, my friends, and I'm talking about little kids, my friends used to Saturday mornings race over to my house on their bikes to be the first one to knock on my door to see if Jason was going to come out and play, because they wanted to see my mom come to the door in her robe. And that's the honest to fucking God truth. You know, I've lived with this my whole life. So, you know, and then when I was in college and I was an athlete and I was on the track team, and my mom was, you know, probably barely 40. And my mom would show up to my track meets in a fucking fur coat, and all the PMs would be like, damn, Jay, your mom looks like a movie star. You know, I've dealt with this my whole life, and I've handled it wonderfully. So by the time I turned 50, and a little piece of shit named the Notorious B.I.G. Wolf starts talking smack that about fucking my mom, you know what? I've dealt with this for 50 fucking years. I'm not going to deal with this out of a squirrel who fucking wears fucking, you know, dress sneakers and fancy jeans and takes a fucking whore with a bastard child to the comedy club. You know what I mean? Shut your fucking mouth. And he didn't shut his mouth. That's when we went to World War III. I dealt with this my whole life. He should have shut his mouth. Linda just texted me Stacy's mom. Right. Dude, my mom was the hottest mom in the neighborhood by far. It's something you should be proud of. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing if your mom's a burnout old fucking hag, you know, that you're embarrassed of. My mom was good looking and young. Okay? I dealt with it as a kid. I took the teasing all my fucking life. I don't need to take it as a 50-year-old. Okay? As a 50-year-old, I got to draw the line in the sand and say, listen, you little bearded fucking cuck, shut your fucking mouth. It's just the truth, brah. I had a hot mom growing up. You know what I mean? Hot mom. Because she had me when I was 18. You know what I mean? Or she was 18. It's called life. You know? You deal with shit. And you can deal with shit but then when you turn about 50 and your mom's about 70 and some piece of shit fucking starts talking about fucking wanting to fuck your mom, you want to beat the fucking person's ass because they're talking about a 70-year-old lady. It's not like in high school when my mom was 36. They're talking about a 70-year-old lady. That's different. So, trust me, I've been tolerant as fuck about people, you know, telling me my mom's hot. My mom's been hot my whole life. My dad was hot. Fuck. I come from beautiful parents. Put me on a cross. I'm Jesus Christ. Fuck you guys. But when some little piece of shit mailman starts talking about I want to fuck a 70-year-old lady, no, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. You know, it's one thing to talk about a woman who's, you know, younger, but when you start to talk about I want to fuck your mom and she's approaching 70, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. That's the difference. I dealt with it my whole life. My childhood friends, we can joke and laugh about it. They can say, man, I was always the first person at your house to knock on your door so I could see your mom in her robe. That's funny because we were kids. We were fucking kids. You know, and these are people I've been friends with my whole life. You don't talk about a fucking 70-year-old lady when I've only been friends with you for what, 2 or 3 years? I'm going to kick your fucking ass. My mom, my mom was gorgeous. My mom still is gorgeous. I shouldn't be ashamed of that. But for a little bearded mailman who wears, you know, skinny jeans and fucking dress sneakers to try and tease me that I want to fuck your mom, I'm not going to put up with that. Would you guys put up with that? How many of you guys would put up with that? I let it slide. Here's the deal. I tried to not let Notorious B.I.G. Wolf bother me with his comments about my mom. But then finally, after I told him to stop, he didn't stop. That's the problem. Like, how many people you think I've been friends with, since childhood are still talking about wanting to fuck my mom? None of them. Come on, man. We've all grown up. You know what I mean? Like, I got childhood friends. None of them message me. I still want to fuck your mom. Come on, man. We've grown up. Brad is a little boy. And if he wants his ass whooped, I'll whoop his ass. But I don't want to do that. He karma has fucked him. And I just want to live and let live. It's not it's ball busting when you're young. But you don't talk about wanting to fuck someone's mom when your mom is already gone through menopause and shit like that. Come on, man. I'll tell you, when I was on the college track team at Eastern Michigan University, and my mom used to show up at track meets, and my mom was probably whatever 40 or 40 something, and she used to show up in a fur coat. I'm telling you, the PMs on my track team, they were more respectful than Brad. They would come up to being like, shit, dude, that's your mom? She looks like a fucking movie star. So when PMs are more respectful to your mother than someone that claims to be your fucking friend, that's when you got to put your fucking foot down. Shout out to those PMs. Dude, there's too many to mention. No, I'm not being racist. I'm telling you that the PMs were more respectful of my mother than Brad. There comes a time when enough is enough. You know what I mean? You know? Doesn't matter. You guys have never walked in my shoes, so I don't have to explain myself to you. Brad is a punk, and everything that's happening to Brad, he deserves. Period. I asked him to stop. He wouldn't stop. And you guys are going to be like, oh, but you made fun of a retarded child. Yeah. Because I play to win the game. Here's the deal. You're going to make fun of me because my mom is a beautiful, attractive woman, and you say things that are offensive, and you do it in a way that's disrespectful. I'm going to find a way to hurt you worse because I play to win the game. And if that includes your fucking children, I don't care. I play to win the game. Roblyn Bailey just said, Father is ruthless. Absolutely. Absolutely, Roblyn Bailey. I am ruthless. I will stoop to any level to win the game. Any level. You want to lower the bar? I will stoop to any level to win the game. Yeah. My mother's all I had in life, you know what I mean? She might not have been perfect, but she's all I got. I have no brothers and sisters. My father passed away when I was 10. So at 50 years old, you want to make fun of my mom? I'm coming after your whole fucking family. With no regrets. No regrets. I'm coming after your whole fucking family. I got nobody in this world with the exception of Linda. I got my mom and I got Linda. I have no brothers and sisters. I have no father. Dude, you guys want to talk about the bedroom bully, like what he cries about at night? I have no brothers and sisters. Like a lot of you assholes that may have had shitty parents, you probably got a brother or sister you can call when you're feeling low. Dude, I don't have that. I don't have brothers and sisters. I'm an only child, you know? And I have no father. My father passed away in 1979 when I was 10 years old. So you go after my mom, I'm coming after your family. I'm coming after your family with no regrets. And I'm not going to ask for forgiveness. I don't care what you guys got to say. All right, so we burned out this topic. Good. Omega Order 66. Father is the master of puppets. Yes, I am. Good therapy session, Father. Right. I need to tell you guys this. Why I'm so defensive of my mother. She's all I got. She's all I got. No brothers and sisters. Come on, man. So if a little bearded fucking fag was making fun of your mom, what would you do to him? You'd probably kill him. It's time you guys give me credit that I didn't fucking beat the living dog shit out of him. You're 50 years old, Jay. It's time to grow up. Right, I am grown up. That's why no one's going to talk bad about my mom. I love my mom. I'm all grown up. Trust me, I'm really grown up. And I realize I got a handful of people in this world that care about me, and I'm going to stick up for them. So if you guys want to go suck Brad's dick, go for it. He's a pussy. He's an absolute pussy. You know, make fun of my mom. Come on, that's the best you got. I didn't want to make fun of his family, but you know what? I go global thermonuclear war when you attack my family. You attack my family, I don't come back soft and friendly. I go global thermonuclear war. So now maybe it'll make sense why I don't like that bearded little cuck. Whatever. You attacked his lawn. I did. Zach just said, war has no limits, brah. Right. You fight terror with terror. If you want to win a war, you can't have a stomach. Okay? I don't have a stomach. You want to wage war with me? Trust me. I can go lower. I have no problem with that. I am a nasty, nasty fucker. I don't want to. John Smith just said, we are your children. Thank you, John. I love you guys. I'm not deleting comments. Come on, man. It's not the son's job to defend the mother. That is for the husband. Well, I kind of agree and I disagree. Need more beer to calm you down, Father. Yes, we do. The son has his own life to live. Yes. Jay, Andrew says he doesn't want to do vids anymore. Comments on that? No problem. I have no problem with Prince Andrew. None. What? Lenny's got HIV? I haven't seen that. I don't want to comment on that till it's been proven true. Chuck E. Cheese Ranch just said it doesn't always work like that, Bully. My sibling and me aren't very close. Well, I don't have that choice. At least you have that choice. I don't have that choice. I'd love to have a brother or sister to call from time again. You know? I don't have that choice. Now, maybe the lesson from this video, those of you that have brothers and sisters that you're not quite getting along with, maybe this is the big wake-up call, that you pick up the phone and you're like, I was listening to this guy and, he's really hurting on the inside because he doesn't have anyone to call or talk to. And you're my blood. Maybe they take that call. Maybe they won't. If they don't take the call, that's on them. BIG just said, I hate my brother. I'll punch his face. Yeah, no problem, man. I'm just telling you, at least you have that choice. I don't have the choice. See what I'm saying? Being an only child, you don't have that choice. You people that have siblings have choice. Some of these feuds might be your problem. They might be the other person's problem. But you have choice. My brother is half PM. Well, get him some cotton candy and a grape soda. Maybe he'll be your friend. I mean, come on, man. What do you want me to say to that? I need to go to the bar. And he said that because he spoke ill will of his kids. Shit. Of course that's what Brad is going to say. Come on, man. I already admitted to you guys that I will sink to any level, no matter how degenerate, to win a war. So I'm not asking for forgiveness. If I ever ask you guys to forgive me, if I ever said, guys, I'm sorry, I need the bar. I need to go talk to some people. It's about rising to the occasion, not stooping to new low levels. That's good advice. Linda just sent me a really sweet message. I do have family. Jesus Christ. The Cuban just texted me, love you, brother. Come on, man. The, the, the Cuban is like my main captain in the Masters militia. Oh, Captain, my captain. I'd like to make him a colonel like Gaddafi, but I'd like saying, oh, Captain, my captain, because of the Robin Williams movie. Oh, Captain, my captain. See, one of the things about being a fascist is you always like Gaddafi called himself a colonel, even though he was a dictator of the country. He was still a colonel, Colonel Gaddafi, and I maintain the same order of the Masters militia. Like, I'm not going to take the realm of being a 5-star general, ever. when my second command, the Cuban, is a captain. Oh, Captain, my Cuban. Have you guys watched Dead Poet Society in a while? Dude, one thing that separates me from a lot of people is I watch movies at night all the time that humble me, like the Hoosiers, the basketball movie. Um, it takes me back to ground zero. Dead Poet Society takes me back to ground zero, where you got to realize you're a fucking nobody. It's the people that you're representing that mean something. Who's Brad represent? I mean, come on, be honest. Who's Brad represent? You know, I mean, come on, man. He doesn't care about you guys. Jay, if you build it, they will come. Well, I thought about that. Right. You guys, I know a lot of you guys are smart, but some of you guys are like Babe in the Woods. You just don't get it. You think that, I know a lot of you unintelligent guys can watch these Big Lenny videos and think, oh, the mints, the mints, the mints. But dude, for you guys that have a higher intelligence, does that actually feed you? Are you getting anything from that? Like, it's one thing to like mints, but don't you need some feed? Like to grow, you need feed. Like if you're cattle on the range, you need feed. And if you're just interested in mints, you're never gonna grow. One thing you'll notice about Big J, I don't care if you learn and you grow and you get away from me. God bless you. But you know what? If you're stuck in the Genovaverse and you don't feed and you're just bouncing about trying to gather mints, you're never gonna grow. You know? Tell me what you're getting out of the Big Lenny channel. Tell me. Someone tell me. And you're getting nothing. Oh my God. I can't read that. All right. What's the plan? I got one beer in the fridge, but I want to see if the bar's open. That way I got one in the kitty. What can I leave you guys with that'll have you thinking? I want you to think. Think. Use your brains. Like, why are we watching this nonsense? Like, who's good, who's bad, or does none of it matter at all? I inhale my own farts to get more GH. Jesus Christ. See, that's kind of nonsense that belongs on the Big Lenny channel. All right. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up.